All right.
Welcome back.
So what's up and about?
We had an energetic performance from the band earlier on.
Oh yeah.
And you're not sweating there.
No.
Yeah.
On the outside. Yeah. I'm not. But inside, I am born in, guys.
Well, it's good. It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. As much as possible, putting activity into your morning routine, especially that early.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. And the older you get, the more important you know it is. Because it is something that you cannot do. You know, you can do crash courses for a number of things. You can do a crash course for even a chef course or something. Yeah. Chef says, did you ever go to a school or something?
Yeah, I went to culinary school.
How long did you spend?
I spent 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. That's very good.
And that's without the internship.
Okay.
Oh, so you interned with a head chef.
Yes. So
Interesting.
we find places where we're sent to to do internship. I, for example, did my first internship at Exo Boutique Bakery.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, how it works is that you go up after learning everything, and you still have to find where you want to explore.
Okay. So
Right.
your niche or your...
you just find out different
specialty.
places.
Exactly.
So pastry, bakery,
cuisine, whatever.
So you
it
would say
might be.
mentorship is very important when it comes
Yes,
to
it is.
culinary activities.
It is.
It is,
because it helps with, navigating experiences that you're foreign to.
Yeah.
So that means that if you are alongst the path as a baker, you will not go and take lessons from maybe
An expert in Asian cuisine.
maybe a butcher. A butcher.
butcher.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
A butcher.
Yeah.
If you're a baker, you will not go to collect meats from a butcher and learn. You have to go, like I said, along the path, experience along that path.
Yeah.
Because mentorship has been trending on social media. That is, of course, based off a popular business guru or business coach who put up a very high price, which I don't have a problem with. You see, in this life, find your level.
Yeah,
if you have a problem with something, but I just want to talk about mentorship, and it is good that you always check the antecedents of somebody. If you want to do something, what has the person done along that level?
Yeah.
If as a presenter or as a whatever, I mean, would you go to a plumber to give you tips? Yes, there are some general tips about life generally that would apply. But if you want to go deeper into an knowledge, you go there. So for me, so the talk has been, has this person gained enough traction, or does this person have the pedigree enough? Does this person have proof of what he's talking about? That is one. It's a good thing to check. If you want someone to mentor you as a business person or whatever, you look behind.
You do research.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
If it's an author or whatever, what have you done in this particular way? And then if whatever the person has is okay for you, go ahead.
So there are quite a few business coaches out there, and some are the type that give you a lot of pro bono free knowledge on social media.
Yeah.
But the truth is, before they got to that level, it wasn't just AI that they decided to pack and put on social media for you. It was based on years of doing their own research, also being mentored by others, that they share it. Now, some people judge based on just what people are putting on social media to say, oh, is this person giving enough value to charge, let's say, $500,000 naira? But trust me, there's probably a waiting list for that $500,000 naira that you are not aware of.
True.
And then a lot of people are always concerned, like, oh, how did this one make his money? This person has been silent and following mentorship of gurus in their space and not bothering to tell anybody about it until they got to a point where they were able to share this knowledge with confidence.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm coming from. So a lot of people just wait to see you showcase or floss wealth before they feel you are adding value.
Yeah, you're adding value. I think for me, I would always love to find out, what are you assuring me before I look at the price?
Yeah.
All right. So when you say, oh, you're charging 500,000, okay. So I'm saying, what would I gain? What would I get with the 500,000? And I think when it comes to mentorship, like you said, experience about the things you do not know. And these days you have like good amount of networking. You see where they take you along with them, wherever they're going, and then they are introducing you to important people. Sure. And I'll always say, like, you are as great as the numbers you have on your phone. Do you get? If you have someone you can always call based on any like of the sectors and all, that is brilliant. So for me, it's always about what will I gain if I do it. Forget about the price. Yeah. What am I going to? What would I look at the end of the day and say, I got from this? And then if the list is equitable to the price, then I'm like, okay, makes sense.
Have you trained anybody? Have you started training people?
I've actually trained one person so far. It wasn't official or anything like that.
Yeah.
The last place I worked, it was a place where we had to bake bread on a regular P. And I took my time to teach one of our kitchen assistants how to make bread from scratch. Right?
Wonderful.
With his hands.
Wonderful.
Without a machine.
Wow.
Now he can make about 3 to 4 different types of bread. He can make focaccia, he can make burger buns, he can make regular loaf bread.
Wonderful.
You know, and I won't lie, it's a very exciting thing being able to pass on knowledge.
Pass on knowledge, I like that. You see, the reason why I'm mentioning this now, when I was spoken about the good part and mentorship and all that. Now, look, let me tell you, there are a lot of fakes out there.
Yeah,
In fact, you even have far more fakes than the original. I'm telling you, from religion to every other thing. You see somebody, he has a title or an appellation added to his name and all of that. But some other people know him. That's why he's not just searching get what do people know about him from his beginning. They will tell you some tales that you might not have seen. Look, we are in the era of packaging.
Yes.
You know that better than anybody else. Somebody that has basically nothing. There's ChatGPT now.
Like 5 books on how to make millions in 2 days.
There's this particular person on my face, I see the reason why I keep his post. I think I know the guy. Who said this thing? He said, the reason why I'm not throwing shit at anybody. Said the reason why I have stupid people around as much as wise people. I don't only have wise people in my circle around me. I have stupid people so that I look at them and know what not to do.
Interesting.
Wow,
So that's why I also have, you understand? So this guy, he has this book about the same, this thing, and all I did, but nothing. But packaging, social. That's what social media has done.
One easy way to find out to notice, or one easy way to know these people is that they spend more time talking about themselves and what they've accomplished than actually doing or educating anybody.
Okay,
so you keep hearing them. You just keep hearing them say, "Oh, 5 years ago I did this, 10 years ago." And if you spend hours in their class, 45 minutes is about what they have done. It's never about what you can do.
So here is the crunch now.
Yeah.
They wouldn't continue doing it that way if it wasn't working for some people. They wouldn't keep talking about what they did 5 years ago, 10 years ago. There are a lot of people that are buying into it.
Yes.
And that is the crunch of the matter. They need people to buy the seats in their class or the space on their Zoom meeting.
This class or whatever, many of them are even empty. And see, let me say something.
Not really, not empty.
Yes,
not empty.
They are.
I think it's just gullible people.
The way you started, a lot of people is hustle. And hustle is whatever it is, let me just keep going at it, even if it doesn't bring up anything and all of that. You just so look, the point is this, because of the era that we are in, they are much, that's why people are, like you mentioned, gullibility. That's why an MMM will do, this one will do, and then CBEX will still come and do people. Because it's more or less like 419 Yahoo. They just throw it out there, and you always see 1 or 2 people that will still come and throw their money inside. My point is this, generally, as with everything, do you understand? It's just deeper than what the person says. Let me tell you something. I once reached out to someone, right? This is on the sporting scene, and I sent a message to the person. You probably know the person, but someday, and I told the person, oh, somebody gave me a number, of course, you are the boss and everything. I am this. I want to do this, and I am quite good at it. In the sense that if you want to, I want you to mentor me, but I'm letting you know that I'm not a don't. Like, do you understand? And then the person just picked it up and said, you said you're quite good at this. Maybe that's why you are where you are.
Wow.
He flipped it, Baba.
Yeah, okay.
And you know the funny thing? At this level, I've mentored many.
Yeah.
At this level, I've mentored many. I know. And then you know the funny thing, at a particular level, I see people, and the moment I see someone good enough at anything, you see, that thing is what draws me. For the fact that you reached out and taught somebody, you get better.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Chef Sage, for the fact that you taught that guy and it was fulfilling for you, you've gotten better at what you're doing.
That is one way to learn.
The best way.
Teaching as well.
Exactly. And most of the time, you have to get to a point where You cannot start and decide that you want to get money for it. When somebody is always insisting
on being paid
for it. I remember going to IK or Sakidoa's classes.
You have to.
IK for me is number 2 in Africa.
Okay.
Maybe after Trevor Noah. After Trevor Noah, you understand? He had 3, 4 a series of classes that were free.
Yeah.
If I could take people should pay for those classes, I would have paid.
Sure, definitely.
But he gave us that knowledge free, and I know what I gained from it. And you see, there's that level that you get to. I understand. I'm just saying that
but then again, some have decided to monetize their knowledge. That is also a course in itself. Monetizing their knowledge. So, for instance, now I have interns on my phone as far back as 2013, 2010. And they have grown in their industries and improved on themselves. I didn't get paid for that. But the truth is, if I had probably monetized some of that knowledge, I would probably be driving a bigger car right now.
Not necessarily.
I'm just saying.
I understand
so monetizing my knowledge, you can't really call
I'm
me
not saying
out
there's nothing wrong.
for doing that.
No, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with monetizing. My whole idea after all of this that we're saying is that, look, a lot of people, more people are not giving out value for money. More people. So do a deeper, if you want to go anything, ensure that, exactly, that's just all I'm saying.
Do your research, be sure that who you're being mentored by has the ethics and background that you truly, the values that you truly appreciate. Because if you really hear about what some things are happening behind the scenes.
Why did you do this? Like
behind the scenes.
Okay.
You probably would. Some people, they say you don't want to meet your heroes.
That's very true.
You get what I'm saying? So yes, the knowledge you're willing to pay for.
There's a time Titi was my hero.
Wow, I'm still your hero, Mike.
Titi Panta. I saw the same Lagbaja's video. That one day we'll talk about it.
Wow.
That's Lagbaja's video.
0 to 100.
Wow. You didn't watch that video?
Maybe I should give a course on how to be a
please,
video
what's the title of that video? Lagbaja.
Am I not an expert in being video vixen?
What's that song?
Oh, yeah,
what's that? You have to tell me.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
No, now. It will not end until people tell me that thing.
We're taking a break now, guys.
I will say we'll come back.
No. All right. Let's take a break, guys. We'll be back after this. Stay with us.
You've done a lot.
Thank you, Chef. Should I not monetize my knowledge?
Please do.
I should.
You can't monetize it if you want. You can't monetize it. If you want to.